Beachbody partners, Beachbody coaches, please slow down. I know you're getting bombarded with people trying to recruit you because I am too, even from your current upline. I've been a coach partner for the past 10 years. So I've been bleeding blue for a long time and I get what is happening in your inbox. But here's the problem. Every person trying to recruit you is creating a fake sense of urgency for their own benefit. And it's causing some of you to make a decision based on fear and uncertainty instead of exploring all your options that are out there for you and getting all the facts. Maybe what they're sharing with you is amazing, but maybe not for you. So when you're considering where to go from here, I have 11 questions I'm going to share with you that I want you to ask every single person who is trying to recruit you. And total transparency, I'm not blaming or bad-mouthing any person or group of people, including my own upline at Beachbody. I love my upline actually, but they're all business people doing what they need to do, doing what is best for them. That doesn't mean it's best for you. You don't know that because you didn't go in depth and explore all your options. And the truth is, when the masses follow blindly, the only people who benefit are the same people who are at the top right now. Make no mistake, it's not about helping the little guys or the mid-level guys like me and you. And let me be clear, I do not blame them for trying to bring you along with them. It makes perfect sense. For them, it's a smart business move. For them, and exploring all your options, if what they jumped into is also right for you, then you go for it and you go crush it. But here's the 11 questions you need to ask every single person trying to recruit you so you can find the right home for yourself instead of following anyone with blind faith. Is the company an MLM? The answer needs to be no. Sadly, our economy and world today can no longer sustain this business model for any company, old or new. Is the company debt-free? The answer needs to be yes. This is one of the only ways to know the company is actually stable. And there aren't many debt-free companies, by the way. So ask, you need to partner with a company that is expanding in their growth with cash, not loans. Is the company headquartered in the US? The answer needs to be yes. Is the company's customer service employees in the US? The answer needs to be yes. Is the company's manufacturing facilities in the US? The answer needs to be yes. How long has the company been in business? The answer needs to be at least a bare minimum 15 years so you can see their history and track record and growth. Please don't run to the shiny new penny because of empty promises. Is the company privately owned, corporate owned, or public? And if it's not public, is it written in their bylaws that they can never be sold and never go public? The answer needs to be privately owned. And ask them to show you the bylaws. Really do your homework on this one because there are many options that may be presented to you, with several of them having corporate-owned parent companies outside the U.S. One example, there's a health company that does have an office in the U.S., but it's corporate-owned by a Japanese pharmaceutical company. Maybe that's okay with you, and if it is, awesome, go for it. But that doesn't sit well with me personally, so dig in here and do your homework. What is the company's rating with the BBB? Answer needs to be A+, right? What is the company's customer retention rate for your future? This one is really, really important. The answer needs to be over 80%. FYI, the average retention rate of any MLM is 20%, which is another reason this isn't the business model you want to be involved in again. Constantly replacing customers means you aren't building a passive repeat income or a real legacy for your children. Now, to go along with the customer retention rate question, you have to ask how many products and different product lines does the company have? And are they products people actually need daily and monthly versus want? The answer needs to be at least 200 plus products, with the vast majority of them being needed. You understand why, right? Especially in today's economy, the average person or family isn't spending money on extras. You need to be partnered with a company whose products fulfill needs, not wants, or it will be next to impossible to build a solid customer base. Again, there are options out there, for example, other companies with nutritional products that are great. And if that's your thing, that's awesome, you do you. But one brand new company that just popped up that some are thinking is the shiny penny, they have one nutritional product. I researched it. It's actually pretty amazing, but one product. And think about this. Nutritional products from most MLM models are expensive and not something the average family is going to be able to buy month after month. Remember, you need customer retention with a company that sells hundreds of products that people need, not want. And speaking of retention rate again, ask the person who is recruiting you to show you proof. They need to show you business reports proving their customer retention rate and showing their customer base and income from at least the past 3 months. If they won't show you, okay, you'll be asking yourself why. And if it's your upline recruiting you for the company they decided on, you have to get these reports from other reps or distributors that have been with the company for at least a few years. Your upline should have easy access to this. And again, if they don't, that's a problem. Get all these answers from every person trying to recruit you, and don't just take someone's word for it, even if you know and trust them, because they are panicking too. And I don't even blame them. I don't, because their livelihood with Beachbody was just taken away from them. It's awful. But you have to do your homework so you can do what's best for you. So make them prove to you all the answers with documentation, studies, facts, and make a decision that's best for you. Not for someone else, not for your upline. This is what I've told my entire team. I don't want them to follow me blindly into something else. I don't. I gave them all the facts on what I personally decided to move forward with 2 years ago. Not in the last week since Beachbody's announcement. I feared this is where we would be headed, so I did my homework as soon as Beachbody went public. My team and you are making a decision that affects the direction of your life. Maybe the legacy I'm building isn't for you, and that's totally okay. But maybe it is. Some of my team jumped on board with me and some didn't. And again, that's okay, because I gave them all the facts and they knew all their options and they made a decision for them. So you'll never know where you truly belong unless you slow down. Get all the facts from all the companies who want you, and don't jump into something because of a friend or teammate or me. 10 years ago, Beachbody legit changed my life. And you may think it's because of all the weight I lost, and sure, that's a small part of it. But more importantly, Beachbody gave me the most positive, uplifting friendships, community, family that I never knew I needed. And I do it all again, over again, over again. It made me realize that helping others, serving, and mentoring women are gifts wired into my DNA. It's my purpose. I will continue to bleed blue and share the best workout programs on the planet as an affiliate. But 2 years ago, I had already shifted away from growing my coaching team and instead expanded into helping and educating people in all areas of wellness, not just fitness and nutrition. Because while very important, wellness is about so much more than a workout and a shape. So I encourage you to ask me for the facts about the company I partnered with to see if it may be for you too. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'm not here to convince you, but I am here to give you another option. There's a lot to share because I will show you documentation and proof about everything I mentioned. You should be asking everyone. So if you're keeping your options open, we need to talk. But here's the highlights. I partnered with a company that does not put profits before people, and I can prove it. And they also figured out how to take the best aspects of a team business model without being an MLM. So you're still going to get the community and support. But they're a billion-dollar company, zero debt, a 96% customer retention rate with hundreds of products people literally need and use every day. Can you even imagine a 96% retention rate on Shakeology? They have an A+ rating with the BBB, and they don't answer to shareholders. So when you're considering what your future looks like, even though I lived it and loved it for the past decade, I hope you'll actually say no to another MLM being your next thing. Because instead of your next thing, I can show you your last thing. Would that be worth 30 minutes of your life? If you're passionate about continuing to help others through wellness, and if you're open to having a conversation because you never again want to go to bed worried that what you built could be ripped out from under you, let's chat. And to all of you Beachbody people who have been affected financially by this shift, my heart sincerely goes out to you. I know you're hurt, scared, angry, sad, all the big emotions, but knowing what I know about the kind of people who have been part of this unbelievably incredible Beachbody community, you will rise up.